What up, everybody? This is Old Kyle Browns Talk, back with another video. And Browns win 35-30 over the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's been a few days now since the game. Kind of sat back and kind of watched all the reactions and everything. But very happy with the game. Very happy the Browns were able to establish the run game, establish some identity on offense, made some plays on defense, and some bright spots. And some people tend to think the defense is the worst thing ever. I'm not so sure about that. I think they're maybe middle of the pack. I don't think they're that bad, honestly. But we'll see. We'll see against Washington this next game, who look pretty decent against Philly, and we'll see how they look this upcoming Sunday. But yeah, great win. Baker Mayfield got back on the right track for the most part, made really good decisions, really decisive with the ball. Good ball placement, good decisions for the most part outside of the interception, which you can't have, especially in the red zone. Especially in the red zone. I mean, a score there would have put the Bengals away. I mean, this would have been a completely different game, and it wouldn't have, even though it wasn't as close as the score showed, but still, scoring right there would have really just blew it open, and that would have really been it, and would have really put a great exclamation point on Baker's performance overall and in the game overall. But it is what it is. So as good as they played, there is still some ways to go, just like there was last week. But this is at least a step in the right direction. It was an entertaining game to watch. Joe Burrow looks really good. Really good. He stood in there and made some really sound decisions. His decision making was great. Threw the ball, stood in there, knew the hit was coming, still stood in there, delivered the ball. Showed mobility, scrambled for a couple for a couple first downs. He looks really good. They can keep him healthy. That offensive line, it's gonna be kind of dicey, it looks like. So hopefully they can keep him healthy. But he looks like he's gonna be a good one. Since that offensive line is as bad as it is, they're gonna have to do some things scheme wise. A lot of people were saying he was dinking and ducking. Well, probably because he has to get the ball out fast, because he can't just sit back there with that offensive line. But a good game by Burrow. Decent overall game by the Bengals, but Browns show why they are and should be the better team. They have way more stars. They have way more talent. They have the way better offensive line. This game, they had the way better defensive line with Geno Atkins out. And it leads me to Myles Garrett, who had the strip sack, put the shake and bake move on. I forget the lineman there. Shook him and then got his hand on the ball to get that huge strip sack that set the Browns pretty much up for. That's essentially a defensive touchdown right there. That is a huge momentum swing, huge play for Myles, who you needed a huge play from. If you didn't get that in Baltimore, it was great to get that this week in Cincinnati. And Denzel Ward, he played really good on A.J. Green. He held his own. Just looking at the game, you can see just how taller A.J. Green is. He was towering over Denzel, but he held his own. He gave him all he can handle. Very promising game from Denzel Ward. The rest of the secondary, there's still a lot of question marks. Sendejo continues to struggle. I think it's just pretty much any DB not named Denzel Ward struggle, it seems. maybe not the case, but that's how it came across. Linebackers, kind of a tough game for them as well. B.J. Goodson made a play here or there. Tough game for that linebacker group. Just the areas of the defense where we were worried and had concern. Yeah, they showed why those areas were concerned all offseason today. And yeah, they're gonna have to do something. I mean, just sit back and depend on the offense to carry us the whole way. I don't know. Browns have a lot of draft capital. They got some players. I don't know. I think it might behoove the Browns to make a move or two. Just see what's out there. See what we can get. As far as defensive talent, especially in the either backfield or the linebackers. But either way, really good win. Really pleased with the team. It was a fun game to watch. So moving on now to Washington, we'll see. We'll see how they do. I mean, a lot will be determined, I guess, on how they do Sunday or tomorrow. I'm putting this video out Saturday, but I mean, we'll see. You got Dwayne Haskins. They're not really that good of a team. They do have a very good defensive line, so that will put this Browns offensive line, I think, to the test facing them. It's going to put Jedrick Wills and Hubbard or Wyatt Teller, aka Wyatt Earp, if he's going to be at guard or not. He didn't have the best game last game, but I mean he played all right, I guess. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how the Washington football team performs. They got Dwayne Haskins, who I'm still interested to see how he progresses. Still see if he can maybe progress into a franchise quarterback or not. I mean, he looked great at Ohio State. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Nobody can dispute that. He looked great there. He beat out Joe Burrow for the job. It's the main reason Joe Burrow ended up transferring and wasn't Ohio State's quarterback. So it'll be interesting to go from facing Joe Burrow now to facing Dwayne Haskins. So that'll be interesting. How the defense handles him, how Myles Garrett can, follow up that great game he had and Denzel Ward and everyone else. But my initial thoughts is I give the Browns a damn good chance to win this game. We'll see. I mean, the Browns get some extra rest. They get some extra time to kind of sit back, scout the Redskins or the football team or whatever the fuck they are. Who cares, really? Well, no, I mean, it's good they changed it. But whatever. So the football team, I think the Browns can beat them. And, yeah, I'm not ready to give an official prediction or score yet, but I don't know. But at this point, I'm kind of rambling. So I'll end the video here and catch you on the next one. Peace.